Hi, I'm Christopher Anderson from Solence Tax and Accounting. Solence has a combined experience of 37 years in working with business owners. We are dedicated to helping business owners understand what they need to know so they can properly claim and properly run their companies according to IRS guidelines, while at the same time saving as much on their taxes as possible. If your company is a C corporation or an S corporation, the IRS requires the officers of the corporation to be paid a reasonable wage. There's a lot of debate on what officer wages are, when it is necessary to pay them, how to pay them, what an appropriate amount to pay is, and so on. However, if your company is a limited liability company or a sole proprietorship, you are not required to pay officer wages because most of the time there are no officers in these entities. There's a lot of controversy about officer wages. One of the main reasons for this is the IRS has stated that the wage should be a reasonable wage. So when setting an officer wage, there is not a clear-cut way to figure it out. Another reason for the controversy is you are required to pay Social Security and Medicare taxes on wages that are paid to officers. This tax is 15.3%. As a result, most business owners want to minimize the compensation to officers so they can minimize the amount of taxes paid. If you are required to pay officer compensation, there are many things to consider so that you can pay as little tax as possible, but at the same time fall within the guidelines given by the IRS. Some of the factors that have been considered by the courts in determining reasonable compensation are training and experience, duties and responsibilities, time and effort devoted to the business, dividend history, payments to non-shareholder employees, timing and manner of paying bonuses to key people, what comparable businesses pay for similar services, compensation agreements, and the formula used to determine compensation. Officer wages have recently become a big concern for the IRS and should be structured correctly to avoid penalties. For more information about what officer compensation is, how to set up a reasonable wage in your own business, and to save taxes, click on the link below this video.